Hi guys, welcome to my channel where today we're going to make these, but not these exact dangles. But we're going to make these, and I'm going to show you how. These were a Bleds paper review that I did from Amazon, and I've got several videos on those. And so you are going to need your paper. Double-sided is preferable, but if you don't have double-sided, don't worry. I'm not using double-sided. I'm not using double-sided today. I'm going to use my scraps. So this is going to be still got to get to the store to get the packing tape, so that one will do hopefully for Mass Make Monday. Okay, so on this one you're going to need different papers. Okay, it's your choice. I am going to use today brown paper bag, and this is a stiffer one, and then I'm using a leftover digital from Val's Craft Creations. So we will be using these. It's going to have something on one side, and it either have the brown paper bag on this side, or it's going to have the writing space over the brown paper bag. Okay, so you'll have writing space on these if you want it. I don't know that I would want to write anything on this, something this small. But again, you know, this is you. You're going to do it your way. I won't be using any writing spaces today unless it's maybe on the largest one. So maybe you could write the day you made the journal, who you made the journal for, or an inspirational quote, something on the larger one. But these will be either put on the spine, put on the inside cover, etc. Wherever you would put a dangle in your journal. So with that being said, again, you're going to need, I'm using brown paper bag scraps, a decorative cover, and I also have, and I don't know about these yet. I'll put a link to Val's Craft Creations also in the description box. I have some really pretty fall. These are labels. These could also be used. Maybe we'll use that one. And maybe this one. We'll see how it goes. Not necessarily those. But that's another tutorial I'll do in the future, where you just take your labels page, right? This is so simple. Take whatever labels you have, and then choose your digital, and then just feed them through as you would a regular piece of paper, and you get these beautiful digitals. Okay, so what you're going to need also is a paper trimmer, and I'm sorry that I have to use my big one. I have it on good authority that Santa Claus is bringing me a new paper trimmer. Okay, so you're just going to cut some different sizes, different lengths. I'm going to trim that one off because I caught it on the crease. I don't want the crease. Okay, so a little bit wider. And then I'll cut this one in half. Okay, so that's your first step, right? Then you can either cut these out. Now, what I'm going to do is just flip them over and glue these on. And then I'll cut them all separately, if that makes any sense. Will that do anything if I make them go? Actually, no, I think that might work. We'll go with a couple this direction, right? So we're just going to glue those on. So once I get those glued on, we'll be back to finish the video. I hope you'll stick around. Okay, guys, as we head into phase 2, you're going to need, for this part, you can skip over this part if you don't want to emboss. Okay, so phase 2 is going to be embossing. You'll need your embossing machine, folders. I'm using bubbles, water bubbles, flowers, and butterflies. So kind of hard to see, I think, unless you're looking at them. See, they're butterflies. Flowers. Better on the darker side. Flowers. And water. Okay, so I'm going to use a variation of the 3. These are those labels that I was telling you, the address labels that I printed a design on. And then these are our pieces from Val's Craft Creations, glued to the brown paper bag. If you notice that they're lifting, you can just come through. Sometimes that glue stick doesn't always work as good as we like for it to. But if you notice any lifting, just come through like that. Okay, so we're going to put these in the embossing folders. I'm going to do some different designs, and when we come back, we'll be on step 3. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, welcome back for the third step. We still got a couple more steps to go. But so we've got everything embossed. Some of them I embossed backwards so that the brown paper has the outie, not the innie. And so I just did them a variety of ways. So if you want the outward, the 3D side on your decorative piece, you're going to want to be careful of that and learn your up and your down. If you feel your embossing plate, one side's sunk in and one side pokes out. You want the poking out part underneath the decorative piece so that when it runs through, the pokey out part comes up and the pokey down part goes down. Okay, I'll do another tutorial on that at another point. All right, so quickly, what we're going to do is I chose this because they're autumn colors. This is an autumn kit, and basically I'm going to go over, this is my homemade washi tape project, so I don't care if I get ink on it. It'll only add to the beauty. Okay, so we're just gently going to rub across the top. Okay, very gently. You do not want to mash down on this one. You just want to get the ink on that top layer and not below. Okay, see? And that gives life to your embossing. All right, so wasn't too thrilled with that color. Let's try whatever the first ones I pull out is. We've got aged mahogany, which is an okay color if I don't drop it. Okay, so this one goes this way. And again, we're just gently going to rub across until we highlight our embossed sections. You don't want to mash it down, because if you do, it's going to get everywhere. Okay, and then as soon as you like it, you set that aside. Let's see, then we got forest moss. Whoa, good job, Rhonda. Forest moss, and that's going to go this direction. Ooh, I think that was a good choice. Forest moss, and those butterflies. And now we got bubbles. So this is frayed burlap on the bubbles. And then we're just going to keep repeating the colors randomly. No specific order. Okay. There's our bubbles, water bubbles. That'll go over there. And we're going to start all over with the aged mahogany. All right, first go around was the best on that one. Let's do this one on the brown side. See, I did a couple of these opposite. Let's do moss on this one. Was that moss? Yeah, forest moss. I'm pretty happy with that color. Okay. And then we got the frayed burlap. I believe I did it on the right side of this one. And I think these were the flowers. Yeah, these were the flowers. Now, if you want, you can also use another color to ink those edges. Okay, there we go. Gives us a nice little effect. And then I'm going to try something super brave here. I'm going to go with my orange mixed with ginger just to see what happens if we spray. Just for fun, guys, just for fun. See if we can give it more of a, I don't know. Just for fun. Let's see what happens. I don't know that anything will happen, and I don't know that nothing will happen. I don't know. But it's all about having fun. Okay, so we're going to let those dry, and when we come back, we're going to piece them together. Okay? And you will need your, I'm using my big bite because it's all I got. I'm going to order the smaller one. Again, I had one and I gave it away as a gift to a dear friend. So anyhow, when we come back, we're going to cut these. Did I spray that one? I don't believe I sprayed that one. I don't believe I sprayed. Let's give it a spray and then we'll go. Here's, let's try the squash on this one. There we go. All right, guys, so when we come back again, we're going to start cutting them down to make them the size that we want. I'm going to give this a few minutes to dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, for the final stage, I've already punched some holes. Keep your scraps, because even your little scraps will come in handy. Let me move my homemade washi tape page. And then we can get a bulb pin or a safety pin at this point. Depends on how you want to hang it. The first examples I showed you were done with bulb pins. So I think I'll do, once I find them, I know I got them out. Here we go. We'll do a safety pin on this one. Let's see. Here we go. Here's a safety pin. Nope, that's a bulb pin. These are all bulb pins. I thought I had a safety pin. Let's go with the black. I do have safety pins. Actually, let's try one of two ideas. There's the black one. And then I have these may not work. These might be too big. But we start with the back. And then we just thread them on, right? Again, you can ink these if you choose. And you're just going to alternate pieces. Yeah, I think this is not a good idea. So we're going to do the bulb pin. I go on the bulb pin, just like so. And you are going to alternate. This is one of the ones with the labels, and I just left it as is. You're going to go from the largest to the smallest. And I'm going to alternate between the pattern and the brown paper bag. Now, if you wanted to be more precise with this, you could. I kind of like that junky, grungy look. And then this one will go on the front. Clip, and you're done. So then wherever you hang that, that's how it's going to look in your journal. I just thought they were really cool. So you could sit while you're watching TV and tear paper or cut paper. If you wanted to do it with book pages and whatever, you could tear it so it's not even. So they're just pieces, right? And then it would be kind of like a dangle cluster. A Kangol. A Clangle. A Clangle, guys. A Clungle. A Clangle, a Clungle. I don't know. We're going to invent a new process. Okay, so that was that, guys. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you in the next video.